Hello. First off, thanks to everyone for all the participation on the question of the night a couple days ago. The difference in men dating younger and women dating younger. I got a lot of good points. A few of y'all, shout out Capitola, shout out Tanya, even though you were scared to tell the truth. Um, Shout out everybody who commented. Sanhao, thank you, Sandra. Um, Now, for tonight's topic, I want us to first of all, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I really want to for us to have an honest conversation about um, this uh, telling little boys not to hit little girls, but not telling little girls not to hit little boys. I think we've all had this thought. I think we've all talked about it at some point or not to other people, maybe to a friend at work, or maybe to our spouse or whoever we're dating. We have these conversations, but they go in one ear and out the other, and we never really come back around to them because I think we feel like we were taught what we were taught, and that's the truth, and that, at the end of the day, no one should hit anybody. But we're like, it's a strong feeling. Little boys don't hit little girls. I agree. I want to know why we completely ignore the fact that we should also be teaching little girls don't hit little boys. I think it's important. You know, I see so often. I saw actually recently an article about a little boy getting beat up at school. He was getting beat up at school, and he didn't want to tell his mom because he was embarrassed because the kids picked at him about, about being hit by a girl, and his mom teaches him not to hit girls. So this little boy is being abused, and I feel like, and it's like he wants to be chivalrous, and he wants to be a good kid, and he wants to be nonviolent, and that's what we teach our children. But I think at the same time we're teaching our little boys sometimes um, to be honorable. We also celebrate. Uh, we teach our boys to be, to walk away and be nice and be honorable to everybody, and little girls especially. We also celebrate, women and women's empowerment, even with little girls. Oh no, we celebrate when little girls are strong and they're tough, and they, you know, oh, she can fight like a boy. I remember when I was growing up, they said that about my sister. Oh, she fight like a man. We celebrate that in little girls, um, and I feel like we don't say stop. You know, I know that I'm not the only one who's heard conversations where, you were talking to somebody, or you're in a hair salon or something like that, or, you hear, girl, I slapped him in his face. Oh, he hit me. Yeah, let me find out. Oh, girl, I'll run over with my car. I will burn him up with some grease. Imagine now for a second that you walked in and heard a group of men bragging about abusing women. I think we don't talk about this stuff. I think we gotta stop. Why are we so afraid to talk about the things that really matter? Like, there are certain things that are important. We have to actually have a conversation about. We gotta stop being, it's like we want to talk about everything else. We talk about the new Jordans. We have a whole conversation about new PS system, but we will not sit there, and it's that we're not interested enough to fix obvious problems. Like, I don't have children, and so a lot of times when I talk about things about kids, or about straight people for that matter, I hear, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You worry about your life, But I don't have to have kids to know that kids shouldn't be beating up kids, male or female. When I was a little boy, I got kind of bullied by a little girl. I can't think of her name now. Actually, I do know her name. I ain't gonna tell y'all because y'all probably know her. Like, ah, you talking about you. I mean, I remember her name, and I was like in fourth grade, and I was taught that I couldn't hit girls. But this girl used to hit me on the way home from school. She used to take my candy bars. I liked Butterfinger back then. It upset me. I think we have to have these conversations, y'all. But I couldn't hit her back. Because if I hit her back, then I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad guy. If she hits me back, if she hits me, she's tough. You see that difference? If she beats me up, she's tough. And if I beat her up, I am a horrible person. Y'all see that? That don't feel right, do it? It don't feel right. It feels off. And that's my point. I want us to have this conversation. I want to know what y'all think. I love the participation. Thank you. Hey, when you're done listening, comment. Go on AJ&D, Real AJ&D, Real Talk, Real Tea on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share it. AJ&D, Real Talk, Real Tea on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share it. But in the meantime, I want y'all to talk to me. I want to get your comments. I want to know, do you talk to your children about it? Like, do you tell your kids that violence is not okay on any front? Or do you just stress it to your boys? I want to know what y'all think. That's question of the night. Thank y'all.